In this video, we're going to start working with reduce. Let me comment the previous code. So we're going to start working with reduce. And reduce is going to execute a reducer function. This means that this is going to output the result in a single value. So let's say that we have, you can see, for example, if you scroll to the top, that we have a list of cars. And you can see that we have a price right here. Let's say that you want to know how much money you are going to get if you sell all the different cars. This is a really nice example where you can use the reduce function. So in this case, we're going to use let result, and it's going to be cars.reduce. And reduce is going to take two different arguments into the function. So we're going to use right here the arrow function, and it's going to take two different parameters. The first one is going to be the accumulator, which is going to be the, for example, the function, the variable that is going to hold the values and is going to increase. So we're going to call this one total. And the second one is going to be the current object, which in this case is going to be a car. So right here, we're going to do the next operation. We're going to add total, which is going to be the accumulator. So for example, let's say that you start at 0, and then the price of the first product is 10. Total is going to be equals to 10. So it's going to be 10 plus the next product. Let's say that the next product costs 20. The next time the total is going to be 30, and it's going to be plus the current product. So we're going to use right here car.price because we need to access the property that contains the price. And then we're going to add a comma, and we're going to add 0 right here. I'm going to explain this 0 in just a little. So let's say that you console log this result, and you save this and open the project, and you can see that we have this number. So if you sell all the cars, this is the amount of money that we're going to get. So let's add a small example. Let's say that you add, for example, something like this. You can see it's going to update the result. It's going to increase the total by 2000 because we also increase the price by 2000. So you can see this is working. And this is a really nice example of reduce, because remember, reduce is going to output one single value. And in this case, it's a great function to, for example, do something like this, to make a sum of all the different prices that we have in the store. So you can see that we have this 0 right here, and maybe this example is a little complex. So let me comment this line and let me create a more simple example. So let's say that we have const numbers, and this is going to be an array, 1, 2, 3, something really simple. And we're going to use let result, and it's going to be equals to numbers, which is going to be the array. It's array methods. We're going to use the reduce, and we're going to use total. And also we're going to pass the number. So you can see that we have numbers, plural. In here, we're going to access the current value with number. You can name this whatever you want, of course. And right here, we're going to use the arrow function. And we're going to use total plus number. And we're going to begin at 0. I'm going to explain this in just a little in the next step. So you can save this, and now you can see we have 6. So this is going to add 1 plus 2 plus 3, and the result is going to be 6. You can see that we have 0 right here in this part, and this 0 is going to be the initial value. So this is going to start, or this is going to begin at 0. So for example, if you add 100, the result is going to be 106, like this. So this is going to be the initial value. Normally this is going to begin at 0 if you want to have a total. And now you can see this is working, and this is how the reduce function works. Again, let's say that you are building a shopping cart and the user added, for example, 20 products. You can use the reduce function to display the totals that the user is going to pay. It's a really powerful function. In the next video, we're gonna take a look at the last function that we're gonna check for this tutorial. We're gonna see the sum, dot sum. So let's continue in the next video.